Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be unboxing a very unusual cuboid. This is a cuboid unlike anything you've ever seen, and as the title says, it is a 3x5x7. This is a Shapeways product and it is developed by Puzzle Maestro. And Puzzle Maestro is a new puzzle person that's come onto the market very recently, and we can expect to see some more puzzles by that person. This has been shipped to me from SuperAntoniovivaldi, who is affiliated with Puzzle Maestro, and the puzzle itself was designed by Gregoire Fenig, who is an 18-year-old student and resides in France, and he has made a variety of different puzzles. So I am going to unbox this now, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so let's open it up, and we can see that he's packed it very nicely. So this did, like I said, come from SuperAntoniovivaldi, and he runs, he helps out Puzzle Maestro by distributing products and stuff. And I will be leaving the links in the description to SuperAntoniovivaldi's page in case you want to purchase one of these assembled and stickered. And I will also leave the Shapeways link too, which you can get a little bit cheaper. But you'd have to die it and assemble it all yourself. Wow, look at that. So it's not quite as big as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I thought this puzzle was bigger. I'll show you what it looks like next to a 3x3. So here it is next to a 3x3. As you can see, the cubies are actually a little bit bigger than a standard 3x3. So it's quite a big puzzle. And you might be wondering, why is it shaped like this? I mean, why does these pieces... why are they here? And the reason for that is because if you took this is 7 layers across. Now, if you had a 7x7x7, this is basically what it would look like if you shaved down layers on a regular 7x7. These pieces have to be here in order for this design to be happening. So as you can see, it's 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I gotta say, the stickers on this look amazing. This is exactly this color scheme that I wanted. I wanted the white on these big sides and the yellow on the other side. Wow, this thing is really nice. I really like the stickers. The placement of the stickers is perfect as well. So I'm gonna go on to first turns here. Let's turn these big giant layers first. And it's got that Shapeways sound, as you can hear, but I I'm used to it. A lot of people have said that they don't like it, but trust me, if you ever get one of these puzzles, like a Shapeways puzzle, it grows on you pretty quickly because the movement is just so smooth. Okay, so here's that layer. That moves very nice. This is very nice as well. The tensioning is perfect on here. So let's go ahead and turn these layers. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Look at how, I really like... I never used to like this process. It's called the Olzing process, how these pieces are shaped like this, and I never really liked it, but it's kind of grown on me because you can see pieces like, I don't know how to explain it. You can see what I'm talking about, like they're round and stuff, and it adds just a little bit more character to the puzzle. So that one moves. This one is also very nice. Turn it over because it's very big. This one's good. Wow, I'm really surprised at the movement, and SuperAntoniovivaldi told me that this puzzle here is one of the better ones, that for the movement wise. And wow, you see, this is what I like about Olzing effects. Okay, look at how far down this piece goes, and that just is so interesting to me. And I can really see the quality of the Shapeways product on here because the pieces are so big compared to other Shapeways products I have where I really got to look up close, but it's very difficult for you guys to see some detail in it because it's black, and white puzzles are really easy to see that, but you can kind of see. Let's see if I can get a good shot here. How bumpy it is and stuff. It's a little bit scratchy, but I really like the feeling of Shapeways products. Here's the next layer. Again, it's very nice. Next layer. I gotta grip this thing with 2 hands here. And if any of you guys have had any familiarity with, if that's the word I would use, with cuboids, you would know that this is an ultimate shapeshifter. And what that means is that you can shapeshift on any side. So if I turn this here, I can now shapeshift this way. And if I shapeshift that way, I can also shapeshift this way. Even like this, that is pretty intense. So let's go ahead and just completely scramble it up so we can get on with some mad shape shifting. Okay, so let's turn this, turn that. I can imagine, you know, I've had Shapeways products before, and I know that they can be a little bit stiff at first. And this one is not too stiff, but it is stiff a little bit. And I know that, you know, you just use them a little bit and they break in very nicely. And like I said, I'm actually kind of surprised that it is this small. I mean, it's a big cube, but I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. All right, so a little bit more. And the reason I'm doing this without shape-shifting first is so we can get a really good scramble, because if you have a shape-shifting cuboid, you really have to shape-shift it first, because pieces bandage, and you don't want those pieces to be bandaged solved. Otherwise, it will be a lot more difficult, or sorry, a lot more easy to solve than it would be if they were not bandaged. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good scramble. Here, maybe we can turn this one a little bit more. Okay. One more. Okay, so now let's go on with the shape shifting. Which way should I shape shift this first? This way? Let's shape shift it this way a little bit first. Got to make sure that it's all lined up. Okay, so let's shape shift that. Turn this a little bit. That's a little bandaged. I want to make sure that I can shape shift this a little more. So here we go. And now let's turn it like this. Look at how crazy this thing is looking already. Wow, what a puzzle. And I'm pretty sure I can solve this thing. I know all the tactics to solve it now. Look at this thing. Holy. I can't wait to solve this. So there we go. There, it's all scrambled up. What a puzzle, huh? Okay, but guys, well, I'm going to go and solve this, and then I will get back to you in a little bit and let you know the turning and see if it's changed and some more thoughts on it. Alright, so as you can see, I haven't quite solved it yet, but I've solved it a lot. I mean, basically what I did is I just solved it as a 3x3 all the way, so all these edges and corners and centers were done. But then I was left with this, and it's no longer solved in a 3x3 state because I've been twisting and turning things quite a bit. And as you can see, the movement has gotten a lot better. Like, I can move this with one finger now. It's really nice. Now the problems that I'm having are, I guess, these pieces. Say this green and white needs to go, you know, it can go here or there or whatever, but I have to perform a parity algorithm, which is known as the Red Bull algorithm. And when I do that, it bandages some more pieces. Now, I've spent, you know, quite a few hours fiddling with this, and I had it close. I even had it completely back in the cuboid form, and I was messing with these pieces in the center using a parity algorithm, and then somehow something got wrecked again, and I had to re-scramble it and resolve it. But it's been a while, and I want to get this video out. Now, if you do want to get one of these puzzles, you can get it through Puzzle Maestro Shapeways shops for, I think it's around $222, or you can get a fully assembled and stickered version from SuperAntoniovivaldi, and I believe the price is $330 for that, just because of the dyeing process, the cost of the stickers, and the time that it takes to dye and assemble the puzzle. So it does up the cost a little bit. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.